1 through 4, you said? Yeah, I can read 1 through 4. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Jesus put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I I will, be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. And Jesus said unto him, See thou tell no man, but go thy way, show thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. Mhm. Mm. Yeah, why did Jesus like not want him to tell anyone? Right? Because I think in other verses we saw that sometimes like Jesus lets people deal with things so that his glory can be shown through them when he heals them, right? Or when he helps them. So in this case, why does he not want that? I guess that's like just what I thought.
I think maybe, I'm sorry, maybe just that it wasn't about the healing or who did the healing. It was about he was healed and just go and be healed and show people it doesn't matter who healed you. Maybe he didn't want to take any of the attention, the glory. It wasn't about him. He never wanted to be the attention. So, and that's maybe my interpretation, is just to go, be, you're healed. It doesn't matter how you got there, but you got there, and now just rejoice and be happy. It doesn't matter. You don't need to tell anybody. Maybe I don't know. Just to be more humble, more. I don't know. That to me is more like he just wasn't about God's doing. It was just about him being healed, and the man had faith in God, in Jesus, to come to him and say, "Heal me," and maybe I don't know. I just read something. Jesus often asked those he healed to remain silent, to keep the focus on his message of salvation and not just the miracles, and to avoid the distraction of a large miracle seeking crowd that could hinder his ministry. He also sought, and that makes sense, that because it would distract from his real purpose, and that was to bring people to salvation. So that makes a lot of sense. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we can move on.
Can I read it? Okay. Oh, again, if I mess up, I'm so sorry. I'm just telling you guys. This is Matthew's 8, and then I have it in NIV. And it says, the faith of the centurion, I think. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, asking for help. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. Jesus said to him, shall I come and heal him? The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just the word, and my servant will be healed. For I for I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes, and that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to to those following him, truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west and will take their place at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven, but the subject of the kingdom will be thrown outside. Into the darkness there will be a weeping and gnashing of the teeth. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go, let it be done just as you believed it would. And his servant was healed at the moment. Thank you. I was kind of nervous, but
Yeah, well, that burst, faith of a mustard seed, that's all it takes. Tiny, tiny little, we've seen how tiny. I think I gave you a necklace that has a little mustard seed in it. Um, so it's just amazing. It is hard, like me, to have faith that God's going to take care of my problem, you know. So it's so funny. This is so fitting. It's almost like God answering me that I'm going to have the faith that He's going to take care of it, regardless of what way it goes, you know. It's His way. So maybe this was a good one for me, and that's why that stood out. Just to have that faith. I don't think I've ever did the whole actual get grabbing the papers, walking down my hallway, even going halfway down. Um, I was almost down the hallway and I was just praying and it was simple. Lord, you know what? I give you these papers. I give you this problem. And it was just simple. And so this one, it was good. I think it's just amazing for us. It's hard for us to have the faith because our problems seem so huge when to the Lord, we can use that analogy again. To Him, it's a mustard seed problem. So use that right on both balances that would have faith of the mustard seed, and He thinks our problem is that small to Him that He can make it, He can turn it around. So that this was good. That's what I got out of this message. The stupid little gnat keeps bothering me.
Probably what stands out to me is verse 7, where Jesus said to him, shall I come and heal him? Because in verse 6, the centurion says, my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. So, like, the centurion is not even telling him, like, can you heal him? He's just telling him his problem, right? And I think sometimes that's what we do, where we just rant to God, but we like don't, or we forget to tell him or ask him for help. We just tell him and we don't ask. So I think it's interesting how in 7 it's like Jesus saying, well, what do you want me to do? Like, he is just telling him, right? So he's saying, shall I come and heal him? I don't know. That was interesting to me. No, no, yeah, I understand what you're saying. That makes sense to me. I'm not done with it, but yeah, I've seen like
Yes, loved it.
I don't even remember. I just click on next episode on Netflix every time. I don't even like pay attention.
Yes.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm sorry, was it the scene where that soldier went to Jesus and then he turned like asked him to heal his child, I think? Was
Yes.
it and then like yeah, and then
Yes.
like he turned around, he's like, "You guys should have faith like him," and I was like, "Oof."
Wait, no, I think I've seen that one. Is it like he's saying it's his servant, but it's actually his son, right? Okay. Yeah, I have seen that one. I don't know how far ahead I am, but I know that scene.
I meant to say real instead of lady. Sorry, it was a typo. Oh,
Yes, I agree.
I actually just remembered, last week, uh, obviously I live in Texas, so we have to get, like, stickers for our car. So whatever date you bought the car, that'll be the number in the beginning, and then whatever the year is, that'll be the end. So, for example, my sticker would have been like '02, 2026. So I'm getting it for next year. And so if my car was 2025, then it would have been for next year. But, I had went to the, I guess, like, registration place, and I just kept worrying, 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 and, like, I actually, Bible study with my sister, and then I Bible study with you guys, like, later on, and so I she was like, "Just pray, just pray." I was like, "Can I not right now? Like, I'm really stressed, I'm, like, trying to get this done," and that day, just a bunch of stuff happened, and the car is originally in my sister's name, like, my older sister. So I was like, "Hey, can you help me?" And then she was like, "Yeah, because you can either do it online or you can actually go to the place." So Thursday comes and I'm like, "It's already expired, like, the car is already expired, the sticker's already expired," so I'm just sitting there, and then Friday, I just decided to pray, and then, like, later on, she sends me a thing saying that she got the stickers done and they'll be sent to my house, like, 2 weeks from now, and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." I know, and I was stressing, and I kinda understand, like, because my sister told me to pray, like, this was last week, Wednesday, and she told me to pray. I was like, "I don't feel like doing that right now." Thursday comes, I didn't pray, but then I decided to pray on Friday, and then she sends it to me, and the reason why it kinda makes me feel like it had to be him is because my sister, my older sister, no offense, but she likes to slack, like, she won't get it done till, like, this coming week, so I'm like, "I need the sticker, like, quickly." So I just calmed down, prayed. Maybe 3 hours later after I prayed, she sent me the sticker. I was like, "You know what? Thank you."
Yeah, and the
Seriously, that
DMV.
was Oh, sorry, Danny.
No, no, no. I'm just saying the DMV is stressful, so I understand. Ugh, I don't. When I used to live in Cali, ugh, I hated the DMV. So yes, I understand what you're saying. Mm.
Yeah,
I've seen a
thank you for
couple of videos.
telling me that. Oh, sorry,
No,
Danny.
no, go ahead, go ahead. Kim.
No, I was gonna say, like, thank you for telling me that part, cause like, it really is, like, to be honest, like, I think when I am in that state of mind, I'm just so, like I'm not myself, so I don't think to, like, stop for a minute and, like, "Hey, the best thing to do right now is just pray about it, leave it in Jesus' hands. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, well, it's eventually gonna have to happen, that's the thing. Like, whether you want it to or not, it's gonna happen. Like the DMV, I was low-key gonna hold it off, but then this I couldn't. The sticker is already gonna be, like, expired, so it's either I go to the DMV, get it done, and then see what the lady would tell me because, like I said, it was my sister's car, so she didn't put me in the insurance. So that's, like, what was kind of the issue with yeah. So and the fact that it took me, like, that long, like, it was Wednesday and then Thursday I didn't pray and then like, Friday I did. Now I low key feel bad, like, when I looked at it, because I was like, "Wow, maybe if I had prayed Thursday, it could have been Thursday," but I decided to block my blessings and wait it off to, like, the 3rd day.
Really? Yeah, yeah, because I was telling you about my plumbing, remember? And then, yeah, yeah, it was on the third day that it got fixed. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah, right. Probably for the the demon possessed man, the for me.
Yes, mine was the cost of following Jesus, but I'm okay
Yeah.
with going to the two demon possessed men as well.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, Bree, but since you're going to your friend's wedding on Wednesday and Monday's your I'm sorry, I don't know who's Jacob, but like that their oh, your husband's birthday. So will it be on like Tuesday, or are you guys still thinking of a day? Mhm.
If no one wants to read, I can read again.
I can read it. What are we reading? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, my baby. She getting out the shower. Okay, so I have New King James Version. So chapter 28. When he had come to the other side, to the country of the Gergesenes, I don't know how to say that. There met him two demon possessed men coming out of the tombs, exceedingly fierce, so that no one could pass that way. And suddenly they cried out, saying, "What have we to do with you, Jesus, you Son of God? Have you come here to torment us before the time?" Now, a good way off from them, there was a herd of many swine feeding. So the demons begged him, saying, "If you cast us out, permit us to go away into the herd of swine." And he said to them, "Go." So when they had come out, they went into the herd of swine, and suddenly the whole herd of swine ran violently down the steep place into the sea and perished in the water. Then those who kept them fled, and they went away into the city and told everything, including what had happened to the demon possessed man. And behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus. And when they saw him, they begged him to depart from their region. Oh, what the? That's crazy. Like, okay, they must be going to say something good. They want him to leave. Baby, these people back in the day was crazy. No, no. No. Yes. That is I was not expecting that. Yeah. Okay, baby, I'm not your best friend. Um, hmm.
Yeah, for me, it was that like it showed me that if Jesus can be kind even to those demons, because he listened to them saying like they told him, if you are going to drive us out, send us into the pigs, right? And he was like, okay. So he listened to their request. So it makes me think, if God is even coming to them,
What?
how much tender is he to us?
I read
Okay.
like oh,
Oh, sorry.
sorry, go on.
Go ahead, Kim.
I read like Deuteronomy, I think it was Leviticus, and sometimes when I'm reading there, they always say not to eat specific meat, and bacon was one of them, or like pigs are one of them. So I'm thinking to myself, like, is it because that's what they used at the time to put demons in them so they could run off? Because if I'm not mistaken, let me not even try to blaspheme over here, but I just remember reading something like they you could eat it, but you have to cleanse yourself like after noon or something like that. You have to cleanse yourself from eating the pork or the pig, and I was like,
I thought it was like you can't eat the pig, but you have to
mhm,
cleanse yourself from other things, not the pig specifically, because I think they're still forbidden to eat it. I'm not sure because yes, Leviticus and Deuteronomy, that is also confusing. Like I did read it, but the stuff that it
mhm,
tells me, I'm like, what is it even talking about? But that was something I was also curious about. Why is it always pigs? Like why did they ask to be sent into the pigs specifically, and why do the pigs always represent something like dirty?
mhm.
You know, like why did they say send us into the pigs and not like I don't know, like cattle or something else? You know, why that? Like, is it because they recognize how evil they are? So they're like self-aware and they know that they are dirty and not good. So it's like, well, might as well send us into a dirty animal or like why, you know?
I agree with, Danny, because when I was reading Leviticus and Deuteronomy, it kept saying, like, they would offer I think it was sheeps, goats, lambs to Jesus or no, I'm sorry, like, offer it to God, but they wouldn't say pigs. That's one thing I noticed. They'll even do, like, birds, I think, but not pigs, no pigs. Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
So like what's the point? Yeah. I mean, because
Yeah,
even
um
even nowadays, like the pigs is still it's a dirty animal, right? When people raise pigs, it's always like they give the pigs like I don't know the word. Okay, in Spanish it's desperdicio, but I can't remember the word in English. It's like the dirty things, you know, the things that you don't want, whatever, the trash. Um, so it's like even now the pigs are still treated like that. So it must mean something, right? If like pigs are still dirty to this day, I don't know.
I found it. I'm sorry, I found it. It was Deuteronomy 14:8. The pig is also unclean, although it has its divided hoofs. It does not chew the curd, and you are not to eat their meat or touch their carcasses.
I want to hear Danny say something in Portuguese.
Oh my god. Okay, what I have learned is like if I am asking something at a restaurant, right? Let's say I am asking for coffee with milk or ice. Okay. Eu eu quero chá com leite e jello. That's it. I asked for tea with milk and ice.
Very similar. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Very good. Yay!
Thank you. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will keep you guys updated. Amen.
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 Good night.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Good
Bye. Good night, all.
night.
Okay. Have a
Okay,
blessed
sounds
week.
good.
Bye.
Good night.